Terry Lewis and words. Terry Lewis's relationship with concepts and words is otherworldly because Terry is he's like a sage, bro. Dude is like a philosopher. Seriously. He doesn't talk publicly as much
Mm.
as I would like him to talk because I want him to, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, tell him, man, tell him. But Terry's the type of person where if you talk to Jimmy and say, can you stand the rain? Talk to me about that. Jimmy is going to tell you about the composition of it. He's going to tell you some of the story that goes behind when they recorded it. I remember Ralph came in around 3. You know, Rick had just his flight was late, so when he came in, he was a little tired. So what we did was we put him here instead of here, and like that's what Jimmy's going to do, and you're going to get this backstory. Terry's going to say something like, "Listen, man, you know, a flower is never going to grow. A plant's never going to grow without rain. So we wanted to do something like that. You can't go, in order for you to grow, in order for you to get to where you're going, you have got to go through some rain. And then what do you need? You need sun, but you also need rain. He's gonna give you that, and you're just gonna be you're gonna be better for it, like in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna come away from talking to Terry, being a better man. You know what I'm saying? Like in
Wow.
the same thing with Jimmy, man, it's like they are the first people of their kind that I ever met in this business. All right. So they love family, they love God, they love music, they are in touch with society, the community, culture, they have a worldview, bro. Nothing like it.
Yeah.
Nothing like it.
On Bending Knees by Boyz II Men is one of my top five favorite tracks.
Listen, right there, right there. Until you come back to me, right? Commission had that song. I'm so unworthy, Lord. You heard it here first. I'm so unworthy. Commissioned. Bended Knee has that one part that draws from Commission.
Mhm. Wow.
Yo, there was recently something Fred Hammond was talking
Yeah,
about how he borrowed from Boys to Men the bridge of
yeah.
their song "I Make Love to You" for one of his songs. But then he said, "Yeah, man, but you know what though? They borrowed from me too," and he's absolutely
Yeah. Yeah, but it is interesting that you mentioned when you talk about composers because and about Jimmy and Terry and how um yeah, yeah you know the magic they have, and I think one of the biggest things was with Karen White because when I interviewed Karen, she had LA and Babyface that created magic of her debut album. And then of course Jimmy and Terry did the second album, but it was almost as if they were trying to compete with themselves and even though yeah, so that there are people that they work with that they can just bring out the best.
yeah.
And I think she was too close to home that just it really had an impact on how that album came out.
Well, you know what? Terry would always say, "There's 3 types of songs. There's good songs, there's bad songs, and then there's hits. A good song could be a hit, a bad song could be a hit. Never get caught up into just trying to write hits because you could just turn up just writing a bunch of bad songs. Just write good songs in the hope is that they become hits." And so he
Mm.
said, some of our favorite songs were B-sides. Some of our favorite songs that we did, Terry said, were never singles. Some of the favorite songs that we did, Terry said, weren't even hits. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
sometimes you get somebody and you just work. You just do what you think is great. Uh, between somewhere between the politics, consumers in the world, they're going to decide what that is, but it
Mm.
still can't affect what you do. So what they do is that's what they did. That's what they did. They just got in the studio and they worked. And they just did a whole bunch of good songs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And some flavors go, this goes good with this. That goes good. That goes good with this. Some things go better together, than other things. But when you taste kind of like if you put an oboe, with a maybe an electric guitar or something, it may be a little weird.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then you take that same oboe and you put it with the Philharmonic, and then you take that electric guitar, put it with bass and drums. It's like, whoo,
Yeah. Yeah.
great instruments, So some things go better together than others.
Well,
It happens.
yeah, when did you leave them then? What did you do next when you left them after a year and a half?
I never left them.
Well, okay, so you said you did about a year and a half or
I'm a Listen,
so.
just in September in Pittsburgh, I was a part of the Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis review, and I was singing a bunch of the Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis hits. Just in September. Shout out to Ann Nesby who was there, and Sherelle and everybody, the SOS band and stuff. They were part of that.
Oh,
I continue to be connected with Jimmy and Terry
okay,
and get
okay,
out fitting where I can. But I know what you're asking. I know what you're
yeah.
asking. I came when I came back from Minneapolis. Um, I came back and I became, along with Breezo and PLX, we started a production company called The Gutter Fam, and we became in-house producers for Gutter Fam, G Unit.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that kind of